Hey guys, it's Ryan here from Lexus of Edmonton, and we have a lovely deal of a vehicle here to show you today. This is the general manager's demo right here. This is a Lexus RX 450h. This is the hybrid version of the Lexus RX 350. Underneath the hood, it's got the 3.5 liter V6 engine with 295 horsepower and 317 pounds of torque, along with the Lexus hybrid drive. It's also paired with a CVT transmission. That stands for continuously variable transmission. And what that means for you is just incredibly smooth shifting and driving on the road. It's actually amazing at how almost impossible it is to tell when this car is changing gears. Another thing with the hybrid engines is you get all the power right from when you put the gas down. You don't have to wait for the revs to get up there like you do with a pure gasoline engine. So this is the touring package. So it's got the 19-inch rims down here. It's also got the leather navigation, backup camera, lots of fun stuff like that. The mirrors are power folding, they're power adjustable, they have this integrated turn signal right here. They're also heated as well. The doors are touch-on lock. Now we're going to go inside and we'll take a look at the interior. So here we are inside the vehicle, and we'll take a look at the door panel first. Up top you can see the memory seat settings, power windows, power locks, power mirror controls, and you have a little flap down here with storage space. There's also room so a water bottle will fit in there too. Seat controls are right where you'd expect them to be, along with a back support. Over here you have the power trunk, gas cap, and hood release. You have your tilt and telescopic adjustment for the steering wheel right here. On the steering wheel itself, you have the audio controls on the left, Bluetooth and voice command on the right, cruise control down here on the lower right, and as you can see, it's leather wrapped the whole way around. Up here you have the main display screen. It's going to show you all the information you need to do with the vehicle, from your phone and Bluetooth setup to system setup, system information, map and destination information. Your radio, media, and climate controls are all set up through this screen here. Now if we move down on the console a little bit, you'll see the power and volume knob, the CD player, some shortcuts to the radio and media screen, as well as the tuner knob. Down a little lower you have some climate controls, driver and passenger side independent temperature, as well as this little button I like to point out here is your heated rear window defrost, but it's also the mirror defrost as well, so that's where that is. You have a leather wrapped shift knob with sport mode and tap shift available. This device down here is the Lexus remote touch system. It's how you control the cursor up on the screen. You can see it moving around like that. It really works like a mouse. You just have your hand down on like this, and you move that around. Behind the wood grain finish you have a couple cup holders here. This will pop out for easy cleaning. You have the controls for the driver and passenger heated and cooling seats right here. If I pull open the armrest, you can see you have a little cubby up here, a little compartment to hold loose change or business cards, receipts, that kind of thing. And then you have lots of space down here. You also have the USB and auxiliary input. If you want to plug in your iPod or other USB or media device, it goes right there. As well as lower down there at the bottom you have an auxiliary power outlet. On the passenger side you have a lock and glove box. You have the passenger door and window control, as well as another little cubby down there and a water bottle holder. The mirror in this unit is an auto dimming rear view mirror. Up top you have the dome light and sunroof controls, as well as a holder for sunglasses. And the sunshades on both sides have a light that comes on when you open it up and goes off when you shut it. So that's about your basic rundown of the interior of the RX 450h touring package. One thing I'll mention too, if we can take a look at the odometer right there, it's barely at 500. So it's very lightly used demo so far. Most of our demos have usually around a couple thousand kilometers on them, but this one's still very new. So now we're going to head around to the back of the vehicle and we'll take a look at the rear seats and as well as the cargo space. So here we are at the rear of the vehicle now. So a couple things. It does have a rear windshield wiper and it's up inside the spoiler just so it doesn't get clogged with snow or ice. Power trunk, you got a button on the remote right here, or you have the button on the lower left hand side of the driver's seat. So you give it a press, opens up. So you got a good amount of room in the cargo area back here. It's not on display right now, but you will have a carpet floor mat for this back area. You have the interior cargo cover, as well as the rear seats are a 40-20-40 split, so you can have them up or down in any way you want to suit whatever situation you have to work with. These handles on the sides are a little convenience feature, and you give that a pull, and the front or the rear seat falls all the way back, so it just saves you the time of having to run around to the side of the vehicle to do that. Once you're done back here, you can pull the trunk down manually or just give the button a press and let it do it itself. Now inside the rear seats themselves, a couple of things worth mentioning here. The center seat armrest folds out, as you can see. You have a little bit of storage space back here and 2 cup holders in the front. The seats themselves recline. If you pull this lever and no one's sitting in it, it'll fall all the way forward like I just showed you. And they also move forward and backward just to give you that little bit more space for your passengers or your cargo if you need it. You have the single piece rubber floor mat in the back here. Flaps on the back of the driver and passenger seats for a magazine or two. Cup holder down here, or really it's a water bottle holder. You wouldn't want to put an open drink in there. And you got the window control. Let's now head back over to the front of the vehicle. We can take a look at the headlights a little bit and the new Lexus spindle grille, and I'll just give you a quick sum up of the vehicle and we're done. So you can see the headlights here, and this pattern down here, these are all white LED lights that come on. They're your daytime running lights that run along this whole strip in a checkmark pattern. So it's really noticeable out on the road, and it's really a bit of a safety feature in that respect, just that it's bright and it cuts through in all weather conditions, and it's really noticeable. It's obviously a car coming at you. Fog light down here, of course. And then that's the new Lexus spindle grille with the bent-in edge design. So just a quick sum up of the vehicle. So it's one of our demos, one of our manager's demos. It's got about 500 kilometers on it. It's a Lexus 450h, so it is a hybrid, running a 3.5 liter V6, 295 horsepower, 317 pounds of torque. The fuel economy this thing gets is really impressive. It's a 6.9 liters per 100 kilometers, and that's a combined average, combined city and highway average. So it's a touring package as well. It's got the 19-inch rims, a backup camera, the voice-activated Navi system, 12-speaker premium audio, leather seats, driver's seat memory, folding mirrors, lots of fun features with this unit. So if you want to see this car in person or you want to take it for a test drive, please feel free to give us a call, book an appointment, 466-8300, or just drop on by. We're at 170th Street and 111th Ave, right next to the Tim Hortons, really easy to find. If you're going to continue your online shopping today, you want to see what else we have to offer, please feel free to visit us at lexusofedmonton.ca. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ryan Quick from Lexus of Edmonton. We'll see you again.